going. No matter what, just keep going. Keep doing you. Don't let too many opinions have like to, because like, I'm not saying that I struggle with this, but this is definitely something I had to work on, is to have a strong sense of self. So I've been really building my own self-character and choosing who I am and how I show up in the world, right? And so this takes some time where I need to go in and do some introspection. And I feel like, don't try to hold yourself to anybody's expectations of you. Just always have your own expectations of yourself and have your own way of being and living, trusting your guidance. I've been working on really just relaxing into my spiritual awareness and my spiritual guidance, and how listening to how it wants me to move without taking in everybody else's expectations about me. So we can all stand to do some work on that. I really like working in the department of self, and especially like when it comes to adapting your own way of life and being and living. So I've been working into that with my own self, leaning more on my own personal understanding about source energy, about manifestation, and about just not overcoming, but just more so being in alignment. So yeah, I really like when I do, like last time when I was doing my makeup and I was talking, I kind of had some advice, but yeah, that's the advice for now. So, you know, I guess I can zoom in when I edit this part of the video, but I'm using my front camera, of course, because I don't even know why they don't make the front camera good, especially when they know people are vlogging and blogging. But today is Sunday. It's the 24th. It's November 24th, 2024. So, yeah. I already have brushed up my eyebrows. It's funny because whenever I don't do my makeup for a while, then I come back and I'm like, damn, I need to clean these brows up. So I'll end up cleaning these brows up like every time. It's okay to be in a particular season. Don't let anybody rush you out of your season, of whatever season you're in. Just really, this takes like patience and practice and listening to self and acting in inspire action. You'll know when to act. Trust in yourself at all costs. You'll know exactly when and how to act, and it'll definitely be in spiritual alignment at this stage. In the I guess the glow up, I think a glow up is something that is a journey. You don't finish the glow up. The glow up, you start the glow up and then you maintain the glow up. So it's like you never not glowing up. And glowing up doesn't always have to do with how you personally look. Glow up has to do with the intentions you're setting. Is like the inner energy. Working on your inner world is the most important part of the glow up, because once you got your inner world together, everything else falls in line. The one thing that you do have control over, the one thing that I do have control over, is myself. How I act, how I respond, how so moving in accordance to what you do have control over, which is definitely yourself. This automatically puts you into the source seat, the seat of source, which is the seat of yourself, within your heart, within your heart space. This is your connection to the divine. This is my connection to the divine. This is my connection to my power. Is this energy within the self, acting in accordance, in alignment with the truth of who you are. And you choose this truth. No one can choose this truth for you. That's how there's able to be so many different beliefs in religions and deities and such, is because everything is valid from a spiritual standpoint. And when you know that everything is always working out for you, then you can always trust your guidance in the voice that you hear, because you know that this voice and this voice alone is the voice of God within you. So yeah, everyone has their own, at least what I believe, based off of my belief systems, my experiences, that everyone has their own voice of source or God within them. I like to switch between God and source, because sometimes God can be limited. It can be a limited word, because source encompasses all things. God may, to me, like how we were brought up, or how I was brought up in a Christianic religion, not really, because I kind of was brought up in a Christianic religion, but at the same time I was brought up in my belief system is, I don't have a religion, because the beliefs that was around me was more on a Christianic, like, you know, friends of the family members and things like that, but I wasn't raised under one religion. I was never structured in that way, which is good, because it allowed me to take bits and pieces from other religions and all religion and incorporate it into my own belief system, which to me, that's the difference between source and God. So that's a good way to explain it. God would be one belief system like Christianity, where source would be all of the belief systems, which is Hinduism, Christianity, what do they call it? I don't know, I think Catholic is like Christianity, or Buddhism, or, you know, name Muslim. Like, that's what source would be. It is the totality of all things in one. The relation between all of these things as well. So, yeah. And so when you're able to take yourself out of having a specific type of religion, you're able to see a bigger picture of things, and how all of these things fit together and work together. How they really are all the same and one and the same. I just looked at my my deck, my Night Sun Tarot deck, and this is the Devil card. And basically the Devil card, like, we demonize the Devil card, we demonize devil energy, but devil energy is also very necessary. Devil energy is two sides to the same coin. I don't think there is one type of angel, you know, like how they say that angels are either good or bad. I don't think that. I think that angels are, oh my gosh, these ants are so crazy. I was like, why don't ants ever go now in my water? They love me, because they be all over the shit anyway. But the Devil card, for instance, right? So we're taught in Christianity that the devil is bad and wrong, and resist temptation and all of these other things, but the devil energy is very necessary. It's like a balance between the angelic self and the demon self. So there's like so the devil is like, he heads the demons, right? And God heads the angels. I think that the devil is the mastery of demon demonic demonology, demonic. He's the master. Like, that's when you fully learn how to encompass your demonic energy. And then vice versa with angelic energy. You can master your angelic energy and graduate to being God energy. Just because the devil is a part of the underworld doesn't make the devil bad per se. It just depends on your perspective and your it just depends on how you're able to hold and contain this energy, because we are dynamic beings that hold all possibility energy. And I know this because we have source within us. I don't know how I got off on this tangent, but let's move to the next step in this makeup look. There is nothing wrong with being curious and looking and researching different topics. I think that it's a control mechanism to say that the devil energy is evil and to scare you into not researching for yourself. Like, really, there's no such thing as curiosity killed the cat, unless you're just acting in out of a ego instead of acting in balance with love when you're learning these different topics. If you're able to work with your heart space when you are learning about said topics, and when it comes to like magic and working with demons or working with devil energy, or even working with, you have to be, no matter what type of deity or what type of entity you're working with, you have to be in your heart space. You have to have that balance of you have to be in balance with your light and dark energies in order to thoroughly work with this in balance. Everything takes balance. So, yeah. Knowing that everything can be fixed. You can make a mistake and it can be cleaned up. For instance, there is always help available. If you get yourself into, I mean, there's a price to pay with certain things, but know that that's only for a limited time. If you're working with energies and you ended up making a mistake, like, there's a solution. Right. Because working with source energy, source has a higher perspective of things and is the true unconditional love. So source energy with the God and the devil energy, source would be the parent to both of these energies. I think I was talking about this with that Craft movie. Monan, was it Monin? The God in that movie, or the source in that movie. Nancy was explaining that the God and the devil would be the football field and the two teams that play on the field, and then source would be, or Monan would be, the actual energy that the two polarities are playing on. Yeah. So there's nothing to fear, everything to balance, you know, being in balance, moving out of love. Love truly is the portal to the balance. And love is the ultimate teacher as well. You know how they say like depression and things like that? Work on not self-identifying yourself with negative things. I think Shira talks a lot about this as well, but this is the truth. Because people try to diagnose you with shit and it's not even your truth. It's basically a projection based off of their perspective, and people's perspectives are limited. Hey little Spidey, where did you even come from? Y'all, it's all type of little beings and critters just making themselves aware to me right now. Spider energy is powerful energy to work with because for one, the venom. For two, the 8 in numerology, 8s represent myriad. It means outside of the limits to me. That's what I get from number 8. But eternal cycles, cycling in things outside of existence. Cycling in source energy. Also, connection to the collective energy. Spiders are source energy. It's also connection with the the dual principles within, which is the divine masculine, divine feminine principles within. And spider energy is a web. She builds her own home. She's a master builder. It's giving architect energy, as well as self-sufficiency. What's it called? Resourcefulness. Higher perspective. She normally lives in trees. And earth energy. She's another one of those, you know, like the she could be considered like a water being, because you know there is water spiders as well, and they have multitudes of different talents like jumping and flying. Elevating. And when I put on this concealer, I see all of the pieces of hair. She's also a guide when it comes to manifesting outside of the realm of existence. She gets into, hence why, like, you know, on that movie or that show Stranger Things, that alien being in the sky was like a spider. That energy would also represent sacred unions as well, because when you look at her body, she has like 2 legs on one side, 2 legs on the other side. Which represents like 2 bloodlines merging together as well. So she represents sacred energy, like sacred union energy. And basically, sacred union is just a union with intention. It's more like, so sacred union is more like spiritual union, which is more like I said, with unions with intention, with soul intention. It's bigger than just survival. It's intentional. Maybe I should turn. So spider energy is very potent and powerful to work with. I love doing my makeup. I had a little cover up these blemishes. Okay, so ant energy, which they've been coming in here showing themselves to me, enjoying my tea, and they like sweets. Oh, so I told spirit to show me like how sweet life gets, and basically making an offering to Mother Nature with ants. They like sweet stuff, they like sugary, so ooh, they have a lot to do with opening portals too. And so the heart space, which I got this energy, I watched who is her name, Erin Lyons, and she had what are they called? Basically, it's humans with soul missions to, they govern portals and gateways, energetic portals and gateways that open up on the earth, and they can open these up. It's almost like that energy in Doctor Strange. Their energy is like a group of people who, this is their job. They govern portals, which they have access to ley lines and just higher energies like dragon energy. But he was talking about I'll see if I can find that interview that I watched and put it in the description box below. But he was talking about hummingbird energy and how this hummingbird energy, which hummingbirds, their wings beat and flap the fastest, which they can do things that other birds just can't do, and they're smaller, and then they have like longer beaks with longer tongues, and so they get the nectar. Nectar is their main food source, which is like high sugar. They have a high sugar diet, which increases the heartbeat and it gives the body more energy. But working with this energy, you have to be able to balance this out. So you might be called to work with this energy if you like higher sweets diet, and you can balance this out with water as well. Getting proper water intake to help balance out the sugar, in which I notice a lot of Black people we like a lot of flavor, a lot of seasoning, a lot of sugar and things. But our energy is supposed to be working with this energy, so it needs an outlet. So working with and I say that to say that ants are similar in this way, where the hummingbirds will be opening up sky portals. There's also earth portals as well. And so working with ants, and this, because they live below the surface in colonies, in tunnel systems. So working with this energy, they basically create their own energy source through sugar and sweets. So working with that ant energy, they work together. Like I said, they live in colonies. They scout together. This is giving me bigger groups. There's a large number of ants that live in these colonies as well. So access. This is giving me like access to like the collective working together. Yeah. So I want to do I don't think I want to do a brown look today. Am I gonna put any tape on? Yeah, I'm gonna put some tape. Tape it off. My eyebrow comes down longer on this side. Do I want to lengthen this side? Yeah, like that. always let me tap this out in the corner. Okay. Make sure I get it balanced, because I'll be last time it was all off balance. I was like, what the hell? What type of placement was this? All right, like that. But I'm going to add I'm going in with my favorite palette. This LA Girl palette right here. I'm gonna use this shade right here. I need to clean my makeup brushes. I clean my beauty blender sponge, my blending sponge from Real Techniques, with dish liquid. I was like, it works so good. I love the way that dish liquid. So what I'm doing is taking this in the outer corner. I don't personally work with demonic energy, even though I've been initiated to. But just know that demonic energy is it's just a part of the way of life, you know? And it's used for protection, and not to just be out here recklessly hurting people. So when you're able to work in your heart space, you're able to work in balance and know when you need to work with that energy. It's all about being responsible and knowing that if you are out here misusing your energy, there is repercussions to that. So be careful. I know you are careful, because my soul tribe knows better, you know. We work in balance. We work in love. We work through our hearts. So we're not out here recklessly cursing people and hurting people with our magic and our energy and our power, because we wouldn't want people out there doing this to us. And we know that there's always there's always balance that needs to occur. And you know that saying, with great power comes great responsibility. So I was talking about, there's a particular word that they use, but these type of people who use and who have access to these ley lines and portals and portaling energy in and opening and closing, they can walk through portals energetically. And I think they were called, was it the Mohicans? No. Anyway. But you can get initiated into this. I'm not one of these people. I like to do a lot of things alone. I like to just, because I don't like to have like place rules and hierarchy. I don't like all that, because I like to just be able to work in accordance with my own energies by myself without any rules, because I know how to self-govern the energy myself. So yeah, just warm up the crease. Now I'm gonna take a slimmer brush that I can get into like this fine area and blend this out. Yeah, like that. And now I want to take a eyeshadow brush, like one for packing color. I'm gonna take this one. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with this Minnie Mouse palette. I'm going into this deeper shade right here, this deep dark brown shade. And I'm gonna start packing this onto the lid. Oh yeah, trust yourself too. If you've been initiated or you just had these sacred initiations with your own DNA, or you know, you just are soulfully and spiritually evolved enough, trust yourself to govern your power, to be able to wield your power. You don't need a whole lot of help. You just need to, your intuition is your help. Your intuition will always lead you to where you need to be and how, or give you the instructions, the instruction manual on using your power for the greater good, if that's your thing. The truth is, all power, all energy works for the greater good. You can't escape it. Even if you are a dark practitioner, I don't want to say dark practitioner because that's just not the right way to explain this energy. It's people who hurt people. That's not the same as dark practitioner. People who hurt other people with their power is something else. That's like, I guess you would consider this energy to be evil. But yeah, just because you're a dark practitioner doesn't mean you hurt people. You can work with the dark arts and work with this energy with love. When you are working with this energy outside of love, that is what you don't want to do. I think I want to take this up more, up onto the lids a little bit more, up here. Oh, you know what? Okay, I know what I'm about to do. Because is this. Oh, is it this one right here? Or do I have another one? Yep, it's this one. I'm going to put this little shimmery black on here. Just right in the center. Oh, yeah, that's pretty. Can you see that? I'm going to pack it. I'm going to build it up. But I'm just going in with this shade right next to it. It's like a dark glittery, almost in the same family. It's got sparkles in there. I'm just gonna pack this in the center like a halo eye. I think that's what they call this. Magic is to be used to make your life better and your family's life better. That's the true purpose. Make the world around you better. Do I have a dark brown? I got this brown glitter. Maybe I can use that glitter. Yeah, maybe I can use that and mix it with this. Let's try it. Okay. Just put it on my finger and then I'm gonna just press it like that. Put it on my lids where I want it and where I want the glitter to go. Clean off the excess. And then I'm gonna just dip into it and place that glitter. See how it just adds more dimension? Ooh. Oh my god. It's so pretty. Ooh, I like it. That's perfect. Okay. Yeah, because we got a lot of glitter fallout. I'm going to clean it up. Oh, this is perfect. I could have used that still. Damn. Yeah. I'm gonna go all the extra. I'm gonna go ahead and do my wing liner. Oh, I love this combo. It's so pretty. Okay. have up front on the top end. In an instant,